Okay, y'all, this will be the last time that I even attempt to record this video, okay? I just recorded like 2 minutes of it just to realize that the camera was off. Okay, I don't know how that happened because it started with it being on. But anyway, my question for you right now is, what does it take to develop an authentic and genuine relationship with somebody? What does it take? You know, and this relationship can be either with your wife, your child, your husband, your friend, anybody, somebody on the street, anybody. What does it take to develop an authentic relationship with them? Well, first, you're going to need to converse with them, right? Because if you both converse back and forth, then you'll begin to discover what it is that he or she likes and what he or she dislikes, right? And if you want to continue that relationship, then you're going to continue to get to know them and most likely start doing things that they like, right? Not losing yourself, but, you know, still honoring and respecting them by being interested in what they care about, right? And vice versa, right? Certainly, you're not going to only hone in on what they dislike and then decide to do it, because I believe that's going to cut your relationship off real quick, because you're just going to discuss them. For an example, let's say you are dating somebody, okay? And you are getting to know that person, and let's say that person is an animal lover, okay? And you know that they are an animal lover, or actually maybe you don't even know that they're an animal lover because you decided to basically just stop really getting to know them, but still saying that you guys have a relationship, right? So when you get around them, you start telling them things like, hey, let's go duck hunting. Hey, let's go deer hunting. Man, forget that cat. I don't like cats. Forget dogs. I hate dogs, you know? What do you think that's going to do to the other person? Them being an animal lover. What are they going to do with you? Are they going to continue hanging out with you while you continually disrespect them? I don't think so, okay? They're going to be turned off, okay? And then they're going to most likely start avoiding you, all right? So I want you to look at that example and apply it and keep it in mind for what I'm about to say. All right. This morning, the Lord allowed me to just kind of go back in my past before I even knew who he was. OK, like I had a sense of God being God, but I didn't really know who Jesus was. And Jesus is actually the link in order to get to the Father. However, God is so gracious and God is so good that he loves his enemies. He cares for his enemies. He is compassionate toward his enemies, and he actually does hear the prayers of his enemies, all right? And before I was 25, before I even knew Jesus Christ, I straight up was an enemy of God, okay? I was, but yet I still felt that compassion toward him. That's just the type of God that we serve, okay? And I can even remember prayers that I would pray to him and he would answer them, okay? So that's how, and because he answered certain prayers of mine, I automatically assumed like, hey, I must be a Christian because he answered some prayers of mine, right? That's not true. It's just the fact that our God is a compassionate God, full of grace and full of love and full of mercy, all right? So take that example, okay? So I remember when I started becoming like real deep into sin, I would boldly start asking God things that today he calls, well, even back then, he calls straight up wicked. And I would ask God to do these things in my life, not even knowing that they were wicked things, okay? And as I was thinking about that this morning, I thought about the proverb. I had to like look it up, and it explains this proverb. It explains it. It says, he who turns away his ear from listening to the law, even his prayer is an abomination, okay, to God. So what does that mean, right? What does that mean? And first you have to ask yourself, what is prayer and what is an abomination? Prayer is simply conversing with God. You guys conversing back and forth, okay? That's prayer. It's a conversation, starting a conversation with God, okay? And an abomination is basically something that he looks at as disgusting, as wicked, as unclean, as ill, gross. Kind of like that relationship with the animal lover versus somebody who really didn't take the time to get to know that person and was saying little comments like, I hate dogs. You know what I mean? Surely the animal lover would have been like, well, bye. You know what I'm saying? So I started thinking about that, and the Lord allowed me to just kind of go back and realize just how self-deceived I truly was. And I had to ask myself this: how many more people are truly self-deceived? Like, they truly actually do pray to God, right? But they pray out of God's will and start praying abominable or disgusting, wicked prayers. Surely I am not the only one that has done this. So I just wanted to basically ask the question: is your relationship with God truly authentic? Do you even know what he likes and what he dislikes? Do you even read the Bible to know what he likes and what he dislikes? Because if not, you could be very well self-deceived. Are you self-deceived? Do you wonder why certain prayers are not answered? Do you wonder why? You need to, I think this is a call for all of us, really, all of us, because even as a Christian, you could still be self-deceived, okay? And I'm sure there's even moments in my life right now where maybe there's certain prayers that I'm praying that I'm like, ooh, wow, hold up now. I didn't look at this in the word. Is that why he's not answering it? Because it's not even in his will? You know, or you can be a baby Christian, right? And, you know, you get saved and all that, and you start praying to God, but you do not read his word. So basically, you don't even know what God you're even praying to. You know what I mean? Actually, hold on. I don't know if that's a baby Christian or if you're just not saved, but a lot of people do that. They'll just pray, and they don't know, they pray to a God that they create in their own head. Okay. I do remember the prayer that I prayed to God, and it was very wicked. I won't even say it. Maybe it's for another video of a testimony, because that was one of the things that was keeping me in bondage, yet I was praying for more of it. And today I find it completely disgusting, you know? So anyway, I think whoever made it to the end of this video, help a sister out, like the video. And not only that, let me know in the comments below. I made it to the end and I'm now doing a heart check. Okay. In fact, if you made it to the end of this video, just comment down below, heart check. I think all of us need it, right? I love you guys so very much. I'm going to send this video out now. And, be sure to subscribe to the channel if you have not already. All right. For more videos just like this. Okay. Love you guys. Bye.